Welcome back for the Mobile Gaming Fanatics. I'm MyTyme, this is Top Drives, and you have just seen at the start of this video the bundle opening I did with the two carbon fiber packs and those results. Yes, we did get an epic car, so I'm super stoked to get that. It was the Disco Volante, which is a very decent Italian whip if you don't have one yet, but I don't think I will be building a second at this moment in time. Just happy to get another epic, which I can use as a fuse car. So happy from that. Now let's come into today's episode, and we're starting on a Diablo GT. So hopefully I'll be able to get this on camera now. I've been farming it, I've seen where I've been losing, and it looks like I'm hoping this team will get me there. So if you've been struggling till now, a couple of hours left to go. I didn't want to leave it right to the last minute in case I made any mistakes. There are some guides out there, plenty of people have done walkthroughs, including Redline Top Drives has one, Android Fanatic, Blossom. I know there are probably more out there as well, so hopefully this will do it for me. If you are struggling, check some of those out, see if you can get the weekend challenge done. Now remember, you do need 3 of those Volkswagen buses. If you haven't got them, then you will get stuck along the way. The carbon fiber for me from here was nothing special, it was just an ultra rare. I can't remember what ultra rare it was actually now. Nothing special from it, regular carbon fiber pack, and there we go. The Diablo GT is now in our grasp. So those many months of collecting these Volkswagens has accumulated in that. Does that now mean we can sell them? To be honest with you, I don't know. I'm not going to sell mine just yet. I won't sell them just yet. But yeah, especially if you've worked on some of those, do you still really want them in your garage? They did give you 10 slots here, I suppose, which kind of makes up for the Volkswagens you're holding on to. But is it enough? Is it enough? I don't know. What I do know is that the Delta S4 Rally qualifiers is something that I should have tried to bring you guys a lot earlier, because it has worked out pretty well for me. As you can see here, I am comfortably in third with 3 defeats. 2 of these have been done by me playing players, 1 was inflicted upon me. But I can beat everyone, including the guys at the top. It just depends on the track set. So fortunately for me, working on UK cars, this is really up my street. Now the problem is the rewards. They're all German convertibles. My German convertible deck and my German deck in fact even is pretty weak. It's pretty poor, so I don't think I'm going to get a chance of getting this amazing rally car. But yeah, we're going to get at least the BMW M240i convertible. We are going to end up with the carbon fiber pack, and we're going to get a nice chunk of cash as well. However, yeah, my 0 to hero week will be starting in a few hours as well, which technically means I can't upgrade this car. So if it looks like BMWs, German cars, etc. are going to be in the final, then I might have to accept that I'm not going to get the car, and I'm just going to sit out the finals and just play it for the sake of it. I mean, if we have a look in here, German's great, but from a convertible point, let's go and have a look, get rid of that convertible tag. Yeah, so it might not be just convertibles, but if we look at it at the moment, you can already see we're in trouble. BMW M6, great car, okay, great car. Apart from that though, we are in absolute dog do. So I'm thinking I might give that a miss. What I will do is I'll show you the team I'm currently using, and it's not undefeatable obviously, but it's pretty difficult for people to come up against me and beat me. I'm guessing they have decided to give up. Now I did work on my Land Rover Defender. I thought that this could possibly improve my team, but didn't quite work like that. Okay, it didn't quite work out. I don't think it actually helped me enough. It was coming in for the diesel Bentley. I was pretty happy with this. Really happy now that I actually did max out my XJR. Super useful in this event. Let's just come in and I will show you, for example, the lineups here with all the people who are close-ish to me and the guys at the top, the kind of teams they are running. For example, now there is a track set which has sand on it. Now the track set which has the sand on it gives the Land Rover Defender an edge, but without that then it becomes, you know, he becomes useful but not amazingly useful, if that makes any sense. So get an idea, there's a few people with different cars. You do see a few of the autobiographies out there, and I will just come and play here for the sake of it, and I will show you kind of what I have been doing. So I know, for example, that my XJR can win on the quarter mile here, and I know that I've got a win with my Bentley GT Coupe here, so that is 100 points before we go any further. We could also see that I have the advantage with the Velar. So what I'm going to try and do here, and I'm going to try and snag the hairpin road. I'm going to try to look out and take the victory here and see if I can get 250 points and get that 3 stars. I can beat some. In fact, I can beat a few of the people in the top 10 on various tracks and get the 250 where I can't here. The problem I've got obviously is I can't really. What's the word? Not farm. Farm's a bad way. If you look at the people up here, they've played a lot more games than me. Now I don't need to buy any tickets, but if I had have played nearly double the number of matches, I'd have got a lot more resources. Okay, the fact that I haven't played this as much as I probably should have, it's just meant I don't have the same resources from the event that I could have got. So I can come and show you again. For example, this is a victory, this is a loss, but we don't worry about that. We've got a victory here. Got a victory here, we've got a victory here. So I come through again. This will probably be a 2-star. Let me just see. Not going to show. Okay, not going to bother showing the how close they are, etc., because it is very close to the end of the event. So it's probably not going to be as helpful to you guys as if I had bought it to you 24 hours ago or so, when you still had plenty of time to play the event. Now we'll come up and we'll try it against the top guy. It does depend on the track set. So what was this one? Now I win the quarter mile and I lose the Canyon Tour, so I remember those two. Then I can win, lose, win. Let's try it. I'm not actually sure. I can't remember, to be honest with you. I can't remember. Lose, win. Okay, so we've done that for the moment. Now, do you win the hairpin road? I can't remember if you do or you don't, to be honest with you. I don't know if you win against the Jag. Yeah, I know it's not maxed out. I think you snag the hairpin road. I think that's just about victory. We take the guaranteed victory here and we take the loss here, but I think this gives me that 50-point victory. I think we'll play this one out just to see. So I know we're going to win there, 50 points up, and I know we win a quarter mile, so it gives us a 100-point advantage. Now we're going to lose this track, but it's a good. The XJR is a decent car. It's only 50 lost there. Okay, pretty handy, pretty useful, to be honest with you. Now we get the loss here. Fine, I kind of expected that. Here's the key question: can we beat? No, we can't. Okay, so there we go. One of the track sets that I can't win on with the Bentley Bentayga W12. Just kind of showing you how useless it can be sometimes, but it's been pretty good in the. There is a drag. There is a figure mile drag, and in that one, it's beating all of them. So, in fact, let's do this. Let's do my last ticket for the sake of it. We're going to come and we're going to see if we can beat Mike again. We have beaten him. It's the same track set, so we're going to have to try and mix this around a little bit. We need 3 victories, so we've got 1 victory. We've got maybe 2 victories, maybe 3 victories, possibly. It's all going to depend here. I think the Bentley will get us home. Okay, there we go. So play Mark again, switch around, and we can get the win. So that just shows you, if this was a bit more competitive, then yep, I would be writing this down. I'd be making a note of it, making a note of which people I could beat, you know, which track, how to play my cars, etc. But still, pretty happy to at least get those rewards. Now, I have been spending a lot of my cash. I've been buying packs, etc. I've got a couple more hours. If I want to do any upgrading, I'm going to have to do it now. Now the Lotus Lane event is out and I'm 5 for 6, and a lot of you might be looking at this thinking, why have you not played this event, especially when you've got that Lotus Exige S? Well, while it is useful in this event, I have a not fully maxed Lotus 711, that's a shop, Lotus 11 charged, which should be maxed out. I have an Exige which I haven't worked on yet, not fully maxed out. So I kind of thought, is there any point me putting any upgrades into this Lotus, because if I'm not going to build it, it's a waste of cash and it's not going to help me in this event get into the top 10. Excuse me. So yeah, there we go. It's not really going to help me enough, so I've left it as it is, pretty stock. Now what does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean we can do well in this event? Yeah, of course we can. I'm sure if I were to play this a bit more vigorously, play a bit more sensible, I could probably get, for upgrading my cars, I reckon I'd have been able to stay in top 20, probably top 20 with a max. Well, if they were max, no, forget the Exige. I'm not talking about legendary, but the rest were maxed out. I'd make this. I'd make top 20. I'm pretty sure, because I'd have maxed out. I'd be a top 20. Would I get top 10? Would I get top 10? Honestly, do not know. I don't know. It would be tough. It would be tough. But sorry, I'm just trying to think while I skip through. But I don't really want to spend those resources to get a ceramic pack. As I've said before, I can farm 32,500 without too much trouble. So just to get that ceramic pack, by finishing up in the top 10, which I could probably still snipe anyway if I'm lucky. No, it's going to be me maxing out 2 cars potentially to get there, using all those ultra rares, using the cash. Now yes, I am trying to get rid of the cash, to be fair, because I'm going to be starting my 0 to hero week. But if I'm going to use that cash, I'd rather use it on a car that I'm potentially going to be using sometime soon. And for example, a car I may use pretty soon is the BMW M240i, which I'm about to win. Or potentially I could spend the cash on the 911 Targa if it's going to be useful in the finals. You know, there's other cars I could spend those resources on. So haven't really done a lot for the last few days, as you can see. I have, however, got to the point now where I've completed the Yellowbird qualifying series area. Now we can actually work on the road to the Yellowbird. However, the renown comes up to 300 per go. So I will show you each one of these, should we say, stages as I get to them and complete them. I'll show you that. I need to collect the renown first. So hopefully by the end of the weekend we'll have enough renown to get one of those stages done. Let's have a look at the packs. We've got the UK 5+ seaters. Yes, good pack. Interesting pack I am interested in, but I've got a few of them now. I think I've got enough to make a good strong team of 5 that I don't need to worry about buying those packs for now. The rear wheel drive 2000s. This is a pack that I could buy. Very potentially a pack that could be useful. The Lotus, again, there are some nice Lotuses to get. There are some Lotuses in this pack that if I pulled I would build. However, I am not going to use my gold at this moment in time on those. And then we come to the Cadillac carbon fiber, which will help you get through the challenge if you are struggling. Again, not something I'm looking to get, so there's no special offers. If this Lotus pack was down at say $12.99, I'd buy it. The 2000s rear wheel drive I'm still tempted to get. What I'm going to probably do is I'm going to come back when it comes to collecting the rewards from the event. So hopefully I'll show you guys live me getting the tier 1 rewards here and that carbon fiber pack, see what we get from it, and then make the decision what I'm going to do just before the kind of midnight strikes. And then I'm going to go and work on my 0 to hero week. So we might get that pack or a couple of those packs there, because I am tempted to. I could pull a nice little German car there, you know. I could pull a nice little German convertible out of this rear-wheel drive, nice little roof or something. Anyway, I digress. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you've all managed to complete the challenge. If you're one of those people who got stuck because you didn't get enough of the Volkswagens, then unlucky. Hopefully next time you'll be able to complete the challenges and collect them for the next event. I'm pretty sure there will be more of these style events coming up in the future. With all that said, I've been MyTyme. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section below if you like what you've seen, and I'll be back later on when it comes to collecting those rewards. So peace out.